Hi, I'm Kenny. I performed in the Rocky Horror Picture Show at Silicon, and I don't know, I've been doing this entirely too long. I play Eddie. I really don't know what else to say. It's a lot of fun. It's my chance to be strange, and the rest of the time I'm pretty buttoned down and normal. Oh, God, I've probably seen it. Actually seen it, not that many, but I've been in the theater probably over 500 times at least. And that's really kind of scary when you think about it. So, yeah, it's not even I don't even like the movie. So, first time I saw it was back in high school. My friends dragged me to see the show. And I just was hooked on the experience. If I'd seen the movie first, no way. I would go, oh, okay, that was neat, but yeah. So just kind of progressed.
I started performing Rocky Horror in 2000 with a cast based in San Leandro called the Denton Delinquents. My wife, then girlfriend, was performing with them. She'd also performed with the Body Cast based out of San Jose. Been performing on and off since then. There was a time for about a year and a half where my wife and I also had our own cast that was based in Pleasant Hill. This cast was put together last year for this con, so that was the first show with this group of people. But we've known many of the performers for years. Doug, Kenny, and some others have performed with us since I started in 2000. So I have probably seen this movie 200 to 300 times. I've never kept an accurate count. I had only ever seen it as a fan and audience member 10 times before I started performing. In the 6 years I've performed, I've probably performed an average of once a month, so 6 times 12, plus all the rehearsals. So yeah, between 200 and 300 times I've seen the film. I enjoy that people can come here and be uninhibited in a structured manner, so that they can come and they can swear and they can laugh and they can have a good time and they can be risque, but that it's all a bit structured still and everybody has fun and they're always safe. So for me to stand up in front of everybody as an MC and get to interact with the crowd, to laugh and scratch with them, to tell jokes, for me to tease them, for them to tease me, it's fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Franken for tonight was Jim Rice was Jesse. Go Jesse! Your grand neighbors was Billy. Your whip-back was Sean. Your magenta was Victoria. Your Columbia was Sarah. Your Dr. Scott was Katie. Did I get it right? Yes, Katie. The Rocky Horror was Mandy and Mike. Your Eddie was Kenny with saxophone line. Your criminologist was Charisse. Tonight, Dano, put us all together. We are Plan 69 from outer space. We want to thank Silicon for having us. We want to let you guys know we had a great time. If you are interested in performing with the San Jose-based Rocky Horror Cast, see me after the show. We are Plan 69 from outer space.
I don't know how many people are familiar with the 48-hour film festivals, but you really do it in 48 hours, and it kicked off at 7 p.m. at night. I had to actually pull my genre out of a hat. I think there was like 15 different genres. There was comedy and romance and whatever. I was the last person to pull out of the hat, and I pulled spy. And the only thing you could do in advance is secure your actors and your crew. Other than that, you couldn't write anything, you couldn't plan anything. You just knew where you were going to shoot, your locations, and you had your crew and your actors. And so, driving back from the city to Oakland where we shot it, we basically wrote the story in the car while we're driving. and it was a very, the rest of it's kind of a blur, but the story just happened, just kind of like, okay, well, how much time do we have, what can we do? It wasn't like a real planned out thing, it was just kind of very spontaneous, which is kind of what you have to do when you only have 48 hours. For the 48-hour film festival, no. I mean, I follow the same model as Jeff, and a lot of my help was off of Craigslist. But I had a few filmmaking friends, and I think the more people you know that you can get who actually know filmmaking, the faster it is for that kind of thing, because people just know the process a little easier. You don't have to deal with any learning curves or anything. But yeah, I fed people. That's what you gotta do. You have to always feed people. Even if you can't give them money, you gotta give them food, or else they just kind of lay there. They can't. It's only energy.
Thanks everyone for coming out, and we'll keep making movies.
What can we see in the future from you two, in future projects?
I guess the next thing for me, in February, we're going to be doing another Bay Area Film Festival, which will be the premiere of The Crow 2, the Purgatory 2, that is, which establishes its sort of like a little series, like a jump start. I didn't want to go straight with The Crow, I just want to create a whole new universe based on the myth. James O'Barr approved it, meaning gave me a thumbs up. It's not so much of making the money and distribute it, but I just created a whole bunch of fun characters and just went with it. After that, I'm going to try to do my first full-length film. And for you?
Well, my day job, I'm at Electronic Arts working on the next Simpsons game, which has been a lot of fun. For film, I'm working on a documentary about desert environmental issues, which isn't really, this kind of stuff, but it's still filmmaking and it's a new direction for me. And I have a lot of, not a lot, but a few pinups coming out from Radio Comics and some of their books, and a few other comic titles I'm working on.
Comics, you guys read comics too, right? They kind of influence you and all that?
I spend more time drawing than reading, like making my own stuff. So, but yeah, there's some books I look at and art that I enjoy, and artists that kind of,
I watch cartoons, Adult Swim. Yeah. Once again, thank everyone. The production is always growing.